What's up, fellas? Yo, buddy Lon here. Hey, so everywhere I go, people are asking me, Lon, what case do you have for the Mavic 4 Pro? Yeah, no one's asking me, right? But I figured I got three cases. I'll make a quick video if anyone's interested. Uh, and leave it at that. I love it when YouTubers say that. Everybody keep asking me. Oh, shut up. Nobody's asking you anything. Get out of here. But at any rate, so here's the three cases that I have. Okay, the one I'm using is the Lycus case. Now, what I like is about the Lycus case, as I like the foam. It's a lot thicker, a lot denser than most. It reminds me of the old DJI hard cases foam. That was a lot more dense. I guess is better. Anyway, it keeps RC. You can have either the RC2 or the RC Pro 2. Obviously. Then it has, a spot for the charger, and of course you can store that with 3 batteries. Another battery port that I'm just keeping other stuff in, and then this battery port, which I'm using for my lanyard. Still think it's a lot of battery ports, right? But it's not as much as some, as you'll see here in a minute. Any rate, then it has a spot for the charger, the super fast charger, and the USB-C cable. Geez. Then another little spot for stuff. Like I got props, and then I got the freewheel filters in this one, and then the DJI filters would fit in here. Okay. There's no storage underneath the drone like there is in a lot of cases. But on the positive side, this case is a lot more shallow than a lot of other cases are. A lot of cases are a lot thicker. Okay. But anyway, this is the Lycus case. Now this one's around $100, and actually now it comes in 4 colors. It comes in yellow, blue, green, and black. So has a normal eggshell for the top. You can't see that. I guess everyone can see an eggshell. It has a smaller eggshell than most, and a slightly denser eggshell too, which I thought was interesting. So, any rate, this is the Lycus case. Has the usual. It has like a vent, for air pressure vent. It has decent clips, although I do like some of the other clips better. And then it has spots where you can put a padlock on it. I don't know how well you can see that, but it has spots for a padlock. So, should brighten this up a little bit. But anyway, it has spots for a padlock. Break out the little flashlight. At any rate, Lycus case, around $100. Get them on Amazon. Now, it does not come with any kind of shoulder strap. I actually added this. This is a Pelican shoulder strap. You drill holes in your case, and it has seals on it. And then it has a nice spot for mounting a strap. Okay, and I like having a shoulder strap. And again, this is the old Pelican. I've had this one on 3 different cases. So the old Pelican case. Strap. All right. So anyway, Lycus case, $100, Amazon. I'll try to remember to put a link in. All right, fellas. And so now we have the Start RC case for the Mavic 4 Pro. Right. Now this case is slightly larger. It has different class. Has a two-way class. Some people like the 2-way class. I personally don't care either way, I'll be honest with you. Now this one, hey, is a lot deeper than the Lycus case. So it's taller. And it mounts the RC Pro 2 facing flat. Okay, flat. Which leaves you a lot of space underneath in here for props or whatever you want to put in there. And it's quite a bit of space under there, I gotta say. All right. Now, the other thing they do, and the Lycus did too, they'll have an insert depending on what kind of controller you have. So if you have the RC2, you keep this little insert in there. And if you have the RC Pro 2, then you take this insert out. This is where the charging hub goes with the batteries in it. Then it has, so that'd be 3 batteries there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 in the drone. Okay, yikes. That's a lot of battery slots. I think I would have rather have had more storage space myself, okay? Or like a big cutout here, or even like MC Cases used to do. They had a big opening here, but then they had a cover that went on top, you know, just to keep everything in there. I think that would be a better use of space, but hey, that's fine. I probably would have kept these two as batteries, right? Then you have these three, these two, and then maybe have this be a big space, for stuff, right? But at any rate, the drone goes here, and then it has space under the drone for props, it looks like, or for whatever you want. So it definitely has a lot of space. And then it comes with a shoulder strap that slips into slots on either side here. And then you have a shoulder strap. It's pretty cool. This one, last I knew, also goes right around $100, and they sell them right on Amazon. You should be able to get it in a couple of days. But this is the Start RC case for the Mavic 4 Pro. And yeah, can't think of anything else to say about it. It's a decent case. I just like the Lycus better. That's all. There's nothing serious. It's just the Lycus is a little bit smaller. And I like the foam better, like I said. And it also has the vent in the front. Some decent red accents, kind of cool. But anyway, Start RC. Case for the Mavic 4 Pro. All right, last and certainly least. This case, I don't even remember where I got it from. It feels like I got it on eBay or something. I forget. But anyway, I think it was like $20 or something like that. So I just bought it just for fun. At any rate, this is one of those semi-hard cases, giggity. And this one, it's an interesting case. It has a mesh pocket in the top, okay? So you can throw all your stuff in. Now this one it's a smaller footprint if that's what you're into, but it's like they really rushed it. Nothing really fits very well. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see this, but this floor bulges up. This bottom's kind of weird. It does come with a strap, no padding or anything, just a strap. The drone fits in there okay. This really bugs me. But the foam is very light duty. Although they did put a heavier gauge top on it. Nothing like Start RC's though. It's really thin and, just feels really, they didn't even bother to take the inserts out. So, and this one, now let me take that back. This one will allow you to, if you can pull these inserts out. And let's see here. Okay. They're not very well. Yeah, they're not cut very well. So bear with me here, fellas. Okay. Yeah, you take these inserts out and kind of stick your battery on it. Now, this is not what I call precision cut or, what I'm saying, a lot of attention to detail. But it's a really cheap case. So you got to give it some, leeway for that. Otherwise, you just take the whole thing out and then your charging hub will sitting there, right? And then here it has a multi-piece insert. So you can either have the RC2 or the RC Pro 2, okay? And I don't know how well you can see that, but see, you can take different parts of the insert. Well, no, hold on. This looks almost like you can have another charging hub in here and have it in here or something. That's interesting. At any rate, you have the whole piece out and then you can get your drone. Now, it also has a bottom piece for more storage. So you could actually store stuff down there as well. Probably ND filters or something. Or maybe props. So yeah, this controller, this coach controller, this case, if it hadn't come from China or somewhere. Oh, this one has, oh wow, okay. So it has more pop outs, more precision cut battery pop outs of cutouts or whatever. That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh, okay. At any rate, yeah. So it's pretty, yeah. It was cheap. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm trying to cut it some slack because it was pretty inexpensive. But wow, let's spend $3,000-$4,000 on a drone and put it in something like this. Like I said, I don't even know why I bought it. I just think I was just dinking around one night, probably late at night, surfing the internet and bought it. So, at any rate, this is a kind of a generic case. Although I think Star RC pushes this case too, or something like it. But I hope that it's nicer quality, quite frankly, because I don't know if you can see that. It just, it just seems really, you know what I mean? I think I'd rather carry it in the bag that the drone comes in. You know what I'm saying? Because I should have brought that down. That is a nice bag. You know what I mean? I'm not sure this is really all that much better than that bag. Although the drone and everything probably slightly easier to get in and out of this than it would that bag. The bag can be a little bit of a pain to get your stuff out of. So anyway, there you go. 3 cases. Reviewed them reasonably quick. So there you have it, folks. 3 cases for the Mavic 4 Pro. I wish GPC came out with a case. I wish DJI had a hard case. I used to love DJI hard cases, but alas and alack, they don't. So here's what we're dealing with, boys. So anyway, y'all take it easy. Peace.